I entered the field of development economics hoping to help solve some of the world's big development challenges. And now, after 25 years of working in NGOs, large organizations, working in research, I come to feel that my role should be much more as a supporter of individuals in development settings who are solving those challenges. And my hope is to be the best supporter I can be. But my training, my education was very much about how do I ready myself to solve challenges. And so my training should also have included components on how to be the best supporter as follows. How does one iterate with development actors to identify both what solutions might look like and also what the roles of different people like myself might be in those roles that are helping to build the solution and not undermine it? Secondly is, what is it that I should be doing in terms of my broader training to complement my specialization to help that whatever request comes, that I'm able to respond usefully to that request. It might be that I'm linking to others. It might be that I'm drawing in others. It might be that I use skills in ways that I hadn't thought they typically should be used. But overall, it's a responsiveness to a request rather than me imposing what I think the solution should be. Thirdly is, to what extent is there a intention for me to understand someone else's vibrant environment versus building the right kind of relationships over time so that I can support in a way that slowly builds my understanding of where my value is. Maybe a single solution in a single moment might be the wrong one, but if there's a continued relationship, maybe I might be able to develop a set of hypotheses as to where I can be more useful. Fourthly is a humbleness and a appreciation that my information is always going to be incomplete. And we have good economics that tells us how do you respond to situations where you may know less than you think. You may face ambiguity, uncertainty. Applying the principles of economics by having a much more portfolio approach and giving a much broader range of options than maybe that we're used to. But then fifthly is being very practical. What supporters should be doing is not taking the burden of responsibility for the full decision, but providing very practical advice, support, and help. What is it that's needed, not what feels right for my setting? So training myself towards those and practicing those has been something that I've had to retrofit in my education at a later date. To be a great development economist, start with the idea that we're actually going to be supporters, and then make sure that your training fits the supporter that you want to be right at the end.